Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a few last minute, easy holiday gifts that you can make yourself with materials you probably already have around your house. These gifts look so gorgeous and they're really special because they're handmade. Especially this year, it was difficult to shop, and I know that financially it's a difficult time as well. So that's why I really wanted to go out of my way to make homemade gifts for everyone on my list and make them feel extra loved during this time of year. These projects are also really nice if you want to make them for yourself or any time during the year for a birthday or whatever occasion. We're going to start with these amazing handmade candles. I use the same technique in my DIY homemade lavender gifts video, so if you're interested in seeing some more gifts for the holidays, then check out that video as well. I'm starting out by preparing my double boiler setup, which is just a heat-proof bowl over a pot of simmering water. I'm using this glass measuring bowl and pouring my wax in. Pour in more than you think because it melts down so much. Then I glued the wicks down to the bottom of the base to make sure they wouldn't move. In the bigger teacup, I ended up putting in 2 wicks, and the end result looks so fancy. My wax was starting to melt, and the wicks came with these little wick holders that just center the wick and hold it straight so it's out of the way when you pour your wax in. The wax I have turns yellow when it melts, but then it hardens back to white. It takes a bit of time to melt, but just keep stirring and break down the bigger pieces. That'll make it go faster. I added peppermint essential oil to the wax so it would smell like a candy cane for the holidays. Then I just poured my wax to the top of the teacup. In the other cup, I made a vanilla peppermint candle, so I added in some vanilla extract before I poured it in. I just balanced the wicks for this one on a chopstick to straighten them out, since the wick holder I had was too small for the opening of this teacup. The vanilla extract left little brown splotches in the melted wax, but the candle dried completely white and smelled amazing. You can use whatever base to pour your wax into and add whatever essential oils you like or what you know that the person you're giving the gift to likes. I also made another one with a little cinnamon in it, and I think it made a really cool effect on top. These came out so gorgeous and make such a lovely gift. Next, I made these faux terracotta glass vases. I picked up these 3 glass vases in various shapes that I thought looked nice together, and I washed them thoroughly and removed any stickers. Then, to get the matte textured paint, the secret ingredient is baking soda. I mixed a little baking soda with acrylic paint, but you can use any water-based paint. I honestly don't know what the ratio was. I just mixed them together until it looked like a nice consistency and painted it right on top of the glass. I would recommend using a smoother brush than the one I have because it left streak marks, but I was able to paint on top of it with a smoother brush and it evened it out. I had to do a few coats to get the opacity I wanted. I painted 1 glass a true terracotta brown color, 1 off-white, and 1 emerald green. I know these colors match my friend's room who I'm giving the gift to, but feel free to use whatever colors you like. The bottom coats were definitely thicker and more textured. For the top coat, I watered it down a bit to get a slightly smoother texture and to just finish off the color. I was really pleased with the way they came out. They didn't look like glass at all. They had such an amazing texture and looked great as a set. It's a super affordable and easy project and has such an awesome result. Finally, we're making these adorable, but more importantly, super functional and convenient hand warmers. This is an amazing gift for the holidays just in time for the cold weather. They're little pouches filled up with rice that you pop in the microwave and they stay warm for around 20 minutes. I had this leftover fabric that I used. Make sure to use natural fabric like cotton or linen. The one I had was mostly cotton, but about 3% spandex for the stretch, but it'll still work because it's mostly cotton and only goes in the microwave for 30 seconds or so. Other fabrics like polyester or anything with metallic thread will absolutely melt in the microwave, so make sure to check your fabric's content before you do the project. I I traced a circle around the top of a mason jar and roughly cut around it. I didn't have my fabric scissors with me, so this step took forever with regular scissors. Also, this project would go so much faster with a sewing machine, but I also didn't have that with me, so hand sewing took a little bit longer, but it makes it more special. I put the two pieces of fabric right sides together and pinned around the circle. Then I took matching thread, I doubled it up and did a running stitch all the way around the circle, but I left a little opening so I could fill it up. Make sure your stitches are tight and cover the entire circle because you don't want any rice falling out in your pocket. I actually ended up going around the circle twice just to be sure. Once you tie that off, you can cut off the excess fabric and turn it inside out. You could stick a pen or a chopstick in there to make sure you poke all the edges. I always find this step super satisfying. Then you can fill it up with any rice. Using a funnel would have probably been easier, but I just had a spoon and that worked for me. I also put a little bit of dried lavender in it so it would smell nice when it was warmed up, but that totally isn't necessary. Once it's filled up almost to the top, you can sew up the opening. I turned my raw edges toward the inside and shaped them as best as I could to complete the shape of the circle. I stuck in a pin so no rice would fall out as I was sewing. Then I used a slip stitch or an invisible stitch so it wouldn't be so noticeable from the outside. It doesn't look perfect, but it looks handmade and I like that it looks like that. Then you can tie it off, take out the pin, and you're done. You put them in the microwave for 30 seconds. I probably wouldn't do much longer than that, but they stay warm a while. They're perfect to stick in your pockets right before you go outside to keep your hands nice and toasty. They're such a cute gift and they're so easy to make. I really hope you enjoyed watching these DIY gifts and I hope they saved you if you're in a pinch right before Christmas. I hope everyone has lovely holidays and stay safe. I feel really lucky that I'm able to be at home for the holidays this year. I know it's not possible for a lot of people, and I can't wait to give my handmade gifts to the people I love most. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you. Bye. Mwah.